Why You Can't Fall Asleep, a Quietude story about night overthinking. You were tired at 9:42 p.m. You said, "I'm going to bed early tonight." You even stretched slightly, as if sleep requires athletic preparation, and yet here you are, 1:17 a.m. horizontal, conscious, deeply aware of your own tongue. The ceiling is blank, completely unhelpful. It offers no entertainment, no guidance, no plot twist. Your body is tired, but your brain has opened 17 tabs. It starts small, a replay of something you said earlier. You were normal, probably. But did you pause too long before answering? Was that pause thoughtful or unsettling? Did you accidentally become someone who pauses unsettlingly? You don't know, and the night has time to investigate. The night brain doesn't follow logic. It jumps from that conversation to your career, to the concept of success, to whether you should have learned more about cryptocurrency in 2021. You barely understand regular currency. But now, at 1:23 a.m., you're evaluating alternate financial timelines. Then your brain changes topic entirely. It plays a song, uninvited. Don't go chasing waterfalls. You don't know why. You haven't heard it in years. You remember the video, MTV, after school, the water, the choreography. You didn't understand the storyline at the time. You were mostly focused on the fact that adults in music videos seemed very serious about dancing in water. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. And then, nothing. What's the next line? You know it exists. You used to know it. Your brain, which can vividly replay a minor embarrassment from 2008, cannot retrieve the second lyric of a global hit. So now that's the mission. You're not sleeping until you remember it. This is the new priority. Your brain has decided this is urgent cultural business. You lie there whispering, "I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all." Yes, that's it. But you had to fight for it. You had to excavate it from the archives. And now you're fully awake. Because your brain rewards itself for solving pointless midnight riddles by releasing more thoughts. You turn slightly. The pillow makes a noise like it disagrees with you. Your leg is in the wrong position. You adjust it. Now your other leg feels abandoned. You adjust that. Now you are manually breathing. Why did you notice your breathing? You were doing it perfectly fine before. Now it feels like a group project. The night brain loves nostalgia. Not the warm kind, the forensic kind. It pulls up random clips. That birthday party where you wore something slightly wrong. That teacher who said you were capable but inconsistent. Which is a sentence that should not follow a person into adulthood. The way you once waved at someone who wasn't waving at you. You think you're over that. You are not. At 1:41 a.m. you consider your entire personality. Is it stable? Or just a collection of coping mechanisms wearing decent shoes? You replay old versions of yourself. The one who watched MTV after school. The one who thought adulthood would feel different. More structured. More confident. Less Googling things quietly. You assumed adults knew what they were doing. Now you are one. And you recently Googled, how often should you wash pillows? This is the leadership era of your life. You check your phone. You know this is unwise, but maybe someone else is awake. They are. Of course they are. Someone is posting about productivity at 1:52 a.m. Someone is engaged. Someone is in Bali. Someone is announcing something with the word grateful. You are horizontal, trying to remember song lyrics from 1995. You put the phone down, face down, like it has disappointed you. The future arrives uninvited. What if you're slightly behind? Not dramatically, just subtly. What if everyone else got a manual? What if they all quietly understood how to be balanced and decisive and moisturized? You can't even commit to a sleep position. And then the brain goes cinematic. What if that ache in your shoulder is something rare and educational? What if that thing you said last week shifted someone's opinion permanently? What if your best creative idea already happened and you didn't notice? The night brain is not a minimalist. It is a maximalist. It decorates every thought with dramatic lighting. But here's the part that makes you almost smile. You are in bed, under a blanket, panicking gently. There is something deeply human about conducting existential audits while wrapped in fabric covered in tiny shapes. You're not on a battlefield, you're in bedding. You think about reinventing yourself tomorrow. Tomorrow you will wake up early. You will stretch with intention. You will not overthink texts. You will have calm, grounded responses. You're planning this while actively overthinking. It's impressive, honestly. And slowly something shifts. Not the thoughts, just your relationship to them. You notice that nothing is happening. No alarms, no disasters. No one knocking on your door to discuss the TLC lyric situation. You are uncomfortable, but you're safe. Across the city, someone else is awake, someone else is replaying a conversation, someone else is trying to remember a song they haven't heard in 20 years, someone else is questioning whether they've moisturized correctly for adulthood. The night isolates, but it also connects in this strange, invisible way. Morning will resize this, not erase it, just resize it. The email will become manageable. The memory will feel less fluorescent. The lyric will feel mildly amusing instead of urgent. You will not solve your life at 2:14 a.m. You don't need to. Sleep comes when it wants. It doesn't respond well to negotiation. It arrives when you stop staging arguments in your head. When you stop auditing your entire existence, when you let your brain hum quietly in the background, like an old song. Even if you can't remember all the words, if you're awake right now replaying your life like late-night television, you're not strange, you're not broken, you're just human in the dark. And the dark makes everything louder. Still here, that counts. Carry this quiet with you. And if these stories feel like a place you can rest for a moment, stay with Quietude.